Hello everyone, I'm Kichika and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So in the last episode, we finally made it back to All Mother. Saw the mess that the machines has created, but some of the people was able to make it to the... I forgot what it's called, but it's basically where only the matriarchs could go. While most of the Braves were, of course, killed by the machines as they were defending their people and stuff. So, yeah. I got the parcel from the All Mother. It's just that I didn't know how long the cutscene was going to be, talking to Teresa, or anything that might take place after that. And we were already pretty much at 2 hours at that time. So, yeah. I really thought that that fire was there to block us and keep us from going back, but I'm glad it wasn't. Why was my thing beeping? Whatever. I am going to put on a different outfit. I still don't want to put Nora stuff on. Definitely not Karja stuff. This is a nice outfit. I like it. Well, we have a long way though, because it's like all the way back there. Interesting that this was something that was bringing down stuff. So I wonder if it was, well, definitely, maybe it was a mine. No. Bringing down supplies or heavier machines and stuff, maybe.
I knew you would survive.
And when we came down here, everyone was just like, oh my gosh, it's her. It's like, well, thank you, because you guys sure didn't treat me right before.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yeah, goddess, yeah.
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot
I'll
permit
be quiet.
this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Her father? Metal Devil? Okay. You're not stopping me. Let go of your fear, Lonstra. Ignore them and enter the hatch. I mean, like, she's definitely afraid. I'm not gonna be like... Granted, I've been between, like, the heart and the logical. I'm thinking that the mind is one of, like, logic and might be a little bit sarcastic. I go with this one.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world.
Like
you.
Hades. Hades. Eclipse.
Finally.
Also, the other one was...
Hold for identity.
So was the other option was just like, literally just push them to the side and not say anything?
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. You are clear to proceed.
I'd be like, whoa. It's like, oh my gosh, there's blue shining. We're going to heaven, yo. We're going to the sky above. There shouldn't be any enemies in here, because we are the only ones that are able to come in this way.
to Aletheia Cradle now. Brood 1.
Brood 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we
No.
begin?
I never stopped.
Why does it seem like I hear whispering? Oh, I see something.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Were you a maid?
Born maid. The reason that we're here today is to ask why.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it.
Where you were born.
Okay, birthing log 302 AP04. Tasking complete, standing by. So I'm assuming that's when we are missing one. Anyway, I'm assuming that's when. Oops. When it was giving birth to us, potentially. What do I need? The keys.
Why?
Let's see. Gestation, spawning phase, tasking complete, correction, partial reactivation, standing by, alert, viable zygotes and stores 0. Okay. Because then, you know, we have like the cauldrons that are just, they don't look old and run down. And then we have stuff like this where it's like it stopped working centuries ago. Well, not centuries, but like years ago. Which I guess maybe it would turn itself off. There's writing, drawings on the wall. Where it sees like there's enough people on the world where they can just reproduce by themselves without help. So someone was in here. Oh wait, I guess there would be people here. Like people would have been here in these chambers, right? And then until they would have branched out into the world. So I'm guessing this would be telling a story. So like maybe this thing here is Gaia holding the kids together. And then maybe this is Hades. But we have on one side where there's a fox, you know, nature, I guess. And then on the other side, it's like, oh, you humans need to go away. Like, we don't want you humans. We don't need you. And then we have this one where there is a figure that I guess it's like the people here are happy, while the people here don't look happy because something, another entity is keeping them away from experiencing outside. Huh, that's really interesting. I wonder if there's any more murals around. To be perfectly honest, that's the only mural, at least I've noticed. There's probably been murals in the other ruins and that I just did not see.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Okay, so it's not Gaia, but the multi-servitors then? Nurture phase, tasking complete. Nutrient stores depleted. So, was a whatever corrupted by Hades and they stopped taking care of them? Well, no, because I feel like it would be planned for them to, that's why I said tasking complete. Like, now these guys should be able to take care of themselves. Which, again, oh, yeah, they have little kid stuff in here and everything. A little playground. Aww. So yeah, so they were taken care of here. Right, because the kids would be growing up at the same time, right? Like in batches, maybe? So there wouldn't have, in the first batch, since this is Cradle number 1, there wouldn't have been any adult humans to take care of them. So it would have just been all kids. So I guess you have one multi-servitor that was the nurturing one, while the other one was like, hey, you cannot leave the cradle until we let you go. And them being kids or just and not understanding the fact that they cannot leave. Maybe. That's at least what I'm thinking. And, you know, like I said, that would explain why it's so run down, is because they no longer need these cradles. Because there's enough people where they can just reproduce on their own without any assistance. But then, if it was shut down, why were we born out of the blue?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun. Not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time.
Ooh, wow, can you imagine that? Being a kid and just being told or shown about the outside, but not being able to. So, going back to this one then, that would make sense. Again, like what I was saying before, because this multi-servitor is like, no, you can't leave the building. Like, yeah, you see all these nice stuff out here, but you can't go outside. Have fun in here with this person. Okay, so let's look at this one. So again, another picture about being outside. Is that a tower? It's like they're building... Ooh, almost reminds me of the Tower of Babel. Like they're building a block tower to the sun. So I guess it's a way to say like they're trying to get to the outside by building, probably not literally trying to build a tower towards the sun because they're kids, right? But trying to escape their reality of not being able to just see the real sun and only seeing a fake one. And them just drawing pictures of what nature about being outside. They probably did this so they can at least picture being outside. Okay, so we got some people. Here. I don't know why they're kind of smeared and stuff, but and again, the sun, nature, outside.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
I'm trying to see if it ever went wrong or something.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on.
Well, they're kids.
How long did they live here?
Probably all of their lives, all the way up into adulthood. Kindergarten. Let's see. Kindergarten EB81 alert. Multiple system failures. Alert. Nutrient stores depleted. Okay, so we have some failures. Okay. I'm also thinking that the nutrients is like they ran out of food, probably. Because I know they were saying that they was trying to store as much food as they could for the embryos. The kids, I mean, not embryos. That would be weird.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
What
Teenagers.
just happened? I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide
You're
supervision.
not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Oh man, that must have been horrible. Like the only adults in your life aren't real adults. They're just simulations almost. Or not even simulations, just AI where what basically not them not understanding or have memories of what it meant to be a kid, adolescent, teenager, young adult, or anything like that. Especially, like, they're teenagers. They've probably been with the same kids for their whole lives. Alright, it's floors. So I guess it's like bottom floor is like the younger people, and then you come up and... Oh no, it has like a little thing there too, where it looks like there's still kid stuff up here. But yeah, I'm assuming like all the kids were the same age, and then just like anything, feelings.
I
Oh God.
have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other. What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you. What will happen to us? You will be brave and you will learn.
So wait, like why do the systems... So like, was this their first batch of embryos? So like, I'm trying to figure out why did they have so many system failures if it was just one group? And then I'm also just like, have the multi-servitors been showing them about? I mean, like, apparently it seems like they were, or they wouldn't know the color of certain things that is found outside. But were they learning about how to survive outside? Like how to hunt or how to make a fire or anything like that? Because there won't be any like lighters or anything. Like they would need to know how to do that stuff on their own.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Oh, that's great. Oh. It's the circle again. Wait, no. Oh. Are they... Wait a minute, what? Did I come in around in a circle? No. It's the same picture again. But maybe are they taller? They might be taller. Hold on. No. So they just literally drew the same picture exactly how it was on the other side. Man, that takes some skill. Wait, but the thing looks smaller than the... I really think it's like that, but that is kids, while these one are when they're in their teenager years. So it's the nurturing one, I guess, the healer, and then so maybe mother and father. The father telling them no, you can't go outside, and mother is like nurturing them.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Okay, so another multi-servitor keeping a child inside with their... But it looks like it's also... Is that the multi-servitor's legs? So it's almost like they're hiding behind the legs or being locked behind the legs. Or those aren't legs at all. Okay, so this one looks like they're like in a bubble, like trapped underneath something, or in this case the ground, and they can't bust through. And then another multi-servitor. Maybe it's causing them pain. Anyway, you didn't have a scan apparently. They hated the door.
Logged for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
But I mean, like,
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
by the time they...
Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Wait, they weren't allowed to go into the place of learning? This would be what? That would be the one of those other gods, yeah. That's supposed to tell them about
What was this place?
human.
The dream.
Yeah, that one, Apollo.
Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I mean, like, probably because they realize if we give them so much knowledge all at once, we might just be right back where we started or it ended.
Hello, child. My name is
Oh, okay, bye.
Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child.
I just want them off my
My
screen.
name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
So yeah, they probably did not learn about building fires or all that stuff. Because I feel like all that knowledge would have been down here, and they weren't given access to it. I feel like it's going to be the same one, but I'm just going to do one more.
Hello,
Okay, bye.
child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
But it's weird, like, how there's only a few of these focuses on here. You would think, like, each desk would have a focus on it. But it does not. So it makes me wonder if some of the... Well, no, they said they wasn't able to get down here, so they wouldn't be able to get the focuses. Either that, or there's only as many focuses as there were kids at the time, maybe? So it sounds like, to me, that during the process of them making more humans, something went wrong and malfunctioned. I have a feeling it's about Hades. Like maybe something happened where his program or its program started before humans were even born or recreated.
Control access to Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
I'm gonna read this first. Okay. E-9 inhabitants released. Cross-check complete. Sealed. Data archive operation suspended. G prime order received. Runtime recommenced. G prime store query process. Gestation order received. Initializing. Alert G prime offline. Alert nutrients depleted. Gygo banks depleted. Store file viable. Waking multi-servitor. Alert multi-servitor power malfunction. So did they not have enough multi-servitors either? Repair tasking, processing, chamber repaired, attached, initiated power save, initiated runtime recommends, alert G prime still offline. So is that Gaia prime? Viable, waken multi-servitor B123 power malfunction. Repair tasking, assessing G prime instructions. Multi-servitor transport tasking, hatch unsealed. Positioning successful, hatch sealed. Multi-servitor power malfunction sealed, operations suspended. Okay, so 23, 26. Data archived. Operations suspended. 23, 26, is that where everything went bad? And where they released the project? I'm assuming. No, it says inhabitants released. It must be the workers that was working here, right? Because then from 2326 to 3020, that's nearly 100 years, right? No, never mind. That's more. That's a lot of years. Before they got the order to make more humans. But then at that time, they started running out of stuff, supplies, and there was malfunctions. Okay. Well, I still feel like it has something to do with Hades. I feel like Hades did something. Because I am assuming that them starting the embryos would have happened after Gaia had already terraformed the planet back to being like a healthy atmosphere, environment, and stuff like that. And that's why it initialized the baby making. Oh. Okay, I'm coming.
Present credentials.
Gaia's dying plea. Feel like Hades did something.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek.
You want to recreate you?
While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. However, Elizabeth, this is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Well, Hades was corrupted by something else, so I wonder if it was the machines. The Pharaoh Plague that corrupted it?
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I'm awesome, apparently.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had 2, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the Bitter Climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
That was someone they wasn't able to get into. That had a storm bird by it. I mean, granted, I feel like I would be a little bit upset that I don't, like, the reason why I was outcasted all this time, my whole life, because I didn't have a mother, and finding out that I really don't have a mother, like, it wasn't like I was abandoned or anything. It was like,
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alluvial anomaly. Route 1 access unsealed.
but yeah, that's like, Hades must have been corrupted by the same thing that corrupted, it must have been the Pharaoh stuff, right? Can you, anyway, it must have been the Pharaoh plague, because it seems like it wasn't Hades. Can you, is this a long way down? It doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Oh no, I just came from there. Okay, so do I have to... Woo! I mean, I have died to me just falling to fall damage. Then I have died to any machine in this whole game. Oh, I wonder where it's gonna stop me. It must be after. Yeah, exit the facility. Gotcha.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alluvial anomaly. Route 1 access unsealed.
Okay. Ow. And now it has me go up for some reason. Is this? No. But I did see something else, so... There it is. I hope there was nothing down there, but I didn't see anything down there.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, they have all gathered. Wow. But like, guys, we're all gonna die. Oh, the lady that never liked us is like, oh my god, you have come out of the All-Mother.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
I mean,
She did.
yeah.
What did she
I have to
say?
save the world.
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
I mean, like, yeah, kind of have to.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise
Up the
anointed of the Nora. Up. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Wow, okay. That's like a drastic change though for her. Like to go from being Snark Dad and that man that was like being all mean to us at the beginning of the game, bowing down to us, like, jeez.
So she can cleanse the corruption that still infects them.
Goddess protect her so she can cleanse the corruption that's...
Whew. But what I was about to say is like, I definitely can understand like all this
Forgive, Aloy.
Beyond the sacred.
Forgive.
Can only do such a thing?
um
Even if she is the anointed.
like all your life you've been shunned for not having a mother or being given up by your mother, and then finding out that you wasn't biologically born from like an actual person can probably be pretty hurtful, because then you just be like, well, but at the same time, by that same logic, all of those humans that were born out of these cradles would be feeling the same thing, because their parents were just multi-servitors. Oops, put it down. Just robots or AI, and not actual real humans. And then before they can even learn how to be adults, they were sent on their way because there was no food for them, and having to learn. So, I mean, granted, I guess that would make sense as far as how the Nora tribe would have been formed. Like, if some people, like the one teenage boy that was like, if I get cold, would I be able to come back in here? And who knows, maybe a lot of them were just like, I'm not spreading out because I want to be, this is the closest thing to a home that I have, so I might as well just stay here. And of course, generations later, they have a religion, they have a culture, while you have other kids that would have been like, peace, I'm out of here. It would have been like, I'm not coming back. So then you have the other tribes like the Bernuk, Karja, and all that. I don't think I have anything to sell. But we did do a lot of fighting, so I might need to go ahead and sell some stuff. Let's see. But it makes sense. And I guess because the fact that it makes sense is because it actually happened. And like in real life, like that's how we have people all over the place. Because people move, they migrate, they stay there, they reproduce, those people stay, some people leave, and stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then generations later, they forget where they came from, because at that point, the kids didn't learn. I'm assuming that the kids didn't learn how to write, right? Because we only saw pictures, not actual words. So they probably, because the learning, for, the Apollo learning was what that was for, like to teach them and give them knowledge. So it makes it seem like maybe they didn't have the knowledge of how to write or read. Maybe they did read, but I definitely didn't see a lot of words on those on the boards, on the walls. But anyway, but man, Aloy, going from outcast to being hero of the world, that's intense. And you only wanted to know where your mom was. So I have to get ready to potentially fight a Stormbird. And this time it probably is going to fight us. Because I think the reason why it didn't fight us before is because we weren't supposed to fight it at that time. So maybe this time, now that the plot has taken us up there, it probably would actually aggro to us more. Either that or I just run past it. Because I definitely know, like the machines that we had to fight. Actually, would those machines be there still? Or would they still be dead? That's what I want to know. Are they still going to be dead? Or would I have to fight them all over again? I would prefer not to have to fight them over again. But I also like to have materials. Oh. Huh. Okay. So you have that. We have one more that's in Gaia Prime, so once we get done with this quest, we should be able to come back to the Ancient Armory. Alright, so yeah, we can only do the main quest. Main story. I mean, granted, I don't mind when games don't bombard you with a whole bunch of side quests. Because for me, who like to do as many side quests as I can, I find myself just wasting time doing every single main quest that I want to do that doesn't frustrate me or stress me out before moving on to the main one. But I'm just checking the map to make sure that there are no exclamation points, which I don't think there would be. Okay, well, life is life. Gotta quick save first before I teleport. Oh, and switch into stuff mode. And then come all the way up yonder to this campfire. Hey. Box. That's a Thunderjaw. Actually, I'm glad that the main story sends you all over the place. Like if you just let it. Sometimes it takes you everywhere, but
the way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Stalkers.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
The stalkers. I know this. I know this. I really hope the stalkers are dead from when I came up here the first time. I'm really hoping.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Oh my gosh. How did I do this? I think... okay. I think I went around this way. I hate stalkers. Then I think there's one over here. But I think how I did it is that I went around all the way around. And came over here. And took care of these guys. I already fought them once. I don't want to deal with them again. I just want to get going because we have plenty of spots where we have to kill things. I'm kind of surprised that they are because you know, like in the well, this is the wild still, but like in the forest and stuff, they are most of the time camouflage. So this is the first that at least in this area, they're easily spotted compared to before or after or whatever. I'm not going after you because I don't want someone to hear me kill you, so just... Also, just doesn't help that the moment one stalker is alerted, all of them get alerted. And yeah, I think that's what I did last time, because it was like, I don't feel like dealing with these stalkers, so you guys just gonna have to stay there. So that's probably why they're here, because I didn't take them out the other time. Okay, I think it's somewhere else, like on the wall. Yeah, there he is. Shut up, boy. Go up here. Well, at least I remember the path that I took.
Here comes the snow.
And then I think the other one has whatchamacallit, saw teeth and stuff. And glint hawks.
Now we know what they're guarding.
Okay, so we got glint hawks here. Ravager. So we're gonna go over here. Just taking the same path so I can save. Whew. Stressful. Okay, there's one here. Where did it go? Well, Ravager, Sawtooth, they all sound the same when they're walking around. Just one is bigger than the other. And then keep it moving. Okay. Got these people. Another watcher. Now, granted, I think I have better stealth than when I originally came up here to explore. Oh, I thought I called the Ravager for a second. Oh man, but I lost the blizzard. Okay. Just not even gonna try. Just gonna keep it moving. Cause to aggro any of these guys, just not for me. It's not my cup of tea. Because, yeah, I think I spotted, or at least someone started noticing me, but not to the point where they came over. Because I think I was able to just sneak past everything. And then I was like, oh, wow, there's a storm bird over here. So, if anything, if I fight something, it's going to be the storm bird, just so I won't use up all of my items fighting everything else. I feel it. Ah. Okay. Oh, this is where little birdie is. That guy. But wait, there was something here though that I was getting as well, wasn't there? Like an artifact? I really just want to run for it, to be perfectly honest. might be really cold. But who really cares, right? Am I right? Am I right? Girl, get up. Where is it? Oh boy. Why is this place so open for? Give me some grass. Woo. It seems like it's like, just forget it. I snuck by. This is the first I ever snuck by all the monsters like this.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I prepared the way ahead.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Well, thank you for putting the necessary latches on so that way I can climb up it this time.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle?
I didn't deal with those. I just snuck past them.
If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
I didn't take anything out, so... But I also plan on just teleporting away, so... But yeah, this path was...
Don't look down.
Oh.
Don't look down.
So this is where we was kind of stuck at before. So now there's a ladder. Oh wait. I should probably be checking around. But the parasol would be inside. Because if that was the case, I would have gotten it. Because we got this far last time. Okay. Let's see.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Yes.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Okay.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here.
You just need to have a better stuff outfit on.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less...
Like telling people to kill each other.
Do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. And by the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Well, if you say so.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
So you just gonna stand here? Okay, well, great. Okay, making sure we have to be thorough that we don't miss a power cell. The only power cell that we need. Okay, so the game wants us to go that way, so let's do what we've been doing and go the opposite direction. Well, that would mean that there wouldn't be any people here. Oh, hi.
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
So they moved from where the gourd that we went to, where they started making it, and then they moved everything to this base. Okay. Probably had to keep the machines from knowing where they are. But...
Mind your footing.
Oh, thanks. Whoa! Oh boy. Just push down. Don't release anything, because when I release, that's when I die. There won't be anything up there. Yeah, I don't think there would be any machines here either then. But, if anything, I'd rather expect machines than humans. Whoa. What is that I'm hearing? Oh. Dude, let me make sure. Wait. Did I miss it already? I've missed it. What are the little sounds? Okay, so I see that over there. Just make sure. Woo!
Guess that's my way across.
Okay, so you have to go this way. Anything up here? Man, they messed this place up. Oh, I thought I could come up here. Get up there. Get. Yeah, I can get up there. Give me. Don't play with me, game. Is this it? Woo-hoo!
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
I do that after this. I'm not teleporting out of here. Okay. Got it. Yay! We're done with the power cells. It really is like you can't really miss anything. I do like that.
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Whoa! What are we doing? Where are we going?
It's held like this for 19 years.
I know, right?
Right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Like, it's been slowly collapsing, but you're fine. You're lightweight.
Glad that's over.
I'm not going that way. Ooh, is that a... I thought it was a hole that I could just die in. Okay. Whoop. No, girl, stop. Oh. Well, that's one way of doing things.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Well, I'm just making sure that I have everything. I mean, like, I got the power cell, but... Man, you seem very cold. Let me put some more stuff on you. You look very cold right now. Here you go. Wear that. Get up. Get up there. Thank you. Oh. Can go further? Nope. This is not like the tower. What is this showing me? Oh, that way. Death. Anything up here? Well, the assumption is that people were dead long before.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Yep. I guess it wouldn't make sense for Hades to put machines here, or even people. But I'm also making sure that I don't miss anything. Bathroom? I mean, shower, perhaps? Oh, here's one.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Man, to be the last humans in the world, boy, I don't know. I'd be like, I don't want to be by myself. I guess it'd probably be less documents here since everything was kind of destroyed. Or probably fallen off if there's a hole by it. But yeah, I think it was the Pharaoh plague that corrupted Hades.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Sadie zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Oh, this is something. Looks like a pipe of some sort. Maybe. Pipe. this a vending machine? No. No, it's not a vending machine. Does she stop shivering when we have this on? But we're not exposed to the wind and stuff. Cause that would be kind of interesting, like a good thing, attention to detail. Like if you have something that's stronger against cold, like even if it's an attack that's using freeze, that if you wear it in a very cold area, you stop seeing Aloy indicating that she's cold or showing that she's cold. That's cool. But I don't think she starts doing the shivering thing until we're outside though, which definitely makes sense. But I also feel like it would be kind of cold down here, wouldn't it? Or there want to be frozen things? Okay, I have to go there. Anything?
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Okay. Under repair. So who did destroy them? Were they destroyed in the explosion? Perfectly set like that? And how are those are the ones that didn't survive while we've been able to see others in similar destructive methods? So I wonder if someone purposely came in here and destroyed them, even though that wouldn't really make sense if we're the only people that were able to come in here. Unless someone rappelled down from like the very top.
Elizabeth. What is this?
I mean, like, hey, you can at least kind of say like, oh, Elizabeth, it's your mom. So maybe we won't see any files in here. Because maybe she moved them to her room. So I wonder, were they here long before they were attacked? Like, were they able to die old? Or did they all die young? Because it makes it seem like Hades destroyed the base while these people were still alive in the base. But maybe we're about to find out. At least that's what I think. Which is why it was showing 2036. But no, that wouldn't make sense. No, because Silence said that there was an explosion that Meridian could hear. So it was current. It was 19 years ago. But anyway, whatever. Are these rose petals? It almost looks like it's a memorial. So did she die? And they put hologram flowers in her honor? Hello? Oh.
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Oh.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh gosh.
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close.
Oh.
Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth.
That's why there's a memorial of her.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Oh gosh. I'm not talking to you. I'm reading things.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hello, Liz.
Oh, Pharaoh.
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Is that it?
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. Is only
Well, too bad you're already dead and gone by the time we were born. Or made. I think I already checked around here. Oh, wait. No, I have not checked around here.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Okay. We got that. We'll probably be able to walk through that door later. That's where we came in at. What was this? Why is there probably open door? I'm leaving you, Silence. Oh, there's another door there. One would think that this is where the thing would have been. The power cell.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1. Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I seek outside protocol?
Yep, sorry.
Dr. Brochard Klein, may I seek outside protocol? I suppose so. There's no one to stop you. Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression? Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you? In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise? I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical. Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical. It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Okay. Alright, sorry, Silence. I'm here now.
Aloy?
She's gone.
It's probably been thousands of years.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Stop acting like a machine. Not in the way you mean. You just don't get it. Like, he's definitely more on the logical stuff on that. It's like, well, she was smarter and better than all of them. But I'm just like, well, not in the way. Like, she seems sad about it. I think I'm really like, stop acting like a machine. I'm getting tired of your emotionless bull crap.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentiment.
How you know?
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Because, yeah, I'm just like, well, I mean, like, being logical, because, for one, that's why, it was because he was sentimental why she left the company in the first place, because she didn't like what Pharaoh was making, when she was mostly trying to protect the environment, right? So, like, everything was based off the fact that she was being sentimental about life on the planet. So I feel like it was a mixture of being sentimental as well as, because any one of them could have done it. I feel like any one of them would have had the ability to do it, but to be able to come out of like fear of death and stuff like that, and she was ready for her death, it seems like.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not tablet, Les. It's poison.
That's what I was like. He's talking about the Apollo, right? Because that's what I was wondering as well. Like, how can you filter out what is perceived as being good knowledge about the world versus bad knowledge of the world that you live in? How much is too much knowledge? Were they able to use that knowledge to kill each other more quickly instead of going through the whole, here's a knife. Let's learn how to make a knife first.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
So are we going over there? Excuse me, where? Okay. Trying to... that. But there's a... Ooh. I don't think we can survive that drop. Because there's no way to get back down. Back up, I mean. I heard rumbling, though. Boy, oh boy. You want me to go over there, making sure. Oh, I see something. Now this makes sense that they would be all over the place.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Les. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Oh. Did Pharaoh change his mind and make this all happen? Malfunction, if you will. Oh gosh, where am I going? It just got really bright. Oh no, I'm not supposed to go that way. Whoa! Because I came over here. Okay. There we go. Farrell, what did you do? What did you do, Farrell? Did you cause the malfunctions of the project? I mean, of course it'd be easier to do it when the person is dead, huh? Don't have to worry about it anymore. Because there's no one left that will be able to fight you about it. Arrow. Ted. Are you the reason everything failed? No! There's a room there! Don't you dare open that door. Did he kill everyone? Well... Did he kill everyone?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Excuse me. So, where the Pharaoh lured them in there and then suffocated them? Was he amongst the ones that suffocated? Or it was like mass suicide or something? Where it's like, hey, we all know that we don't want to live here without Elizabeth, so why bother? And they seem like super preserved. I want to say super preserved, but it's like what? It's been thousands of years, right? Like anytime we've seen other skeletons, it's been like full-on skeleton. Now I wonder if it's because they weren't exposed to the elements and because there was no air. But this person right here looks like they were trying to crawl towards the door, meaning that they were trying to get out to get air, meaning that it was not something that was planned. Like this person right here looks like they literally was just like hands on their throat trying to, you know, breathe and struggling to breathe. But we don't see Farrell, unless this is Farrell here. But that wouldn't. I feel like he killed everyone. Like lured them in here as like, oh, we're just having a meeting. Cause what? Like he would be like, I wonder if they would have him sit at the head of the table, right? Which would either be like here, so maybe this is Ted by the computer, or here, but no one's sitting here. So we have, let me see. I'm just trying to figure out this whole scene, this murder scene. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people on the ground. This one was probably in this seat but fell out, while these 3 people was probably trying to crawl towards the door. And how many seats are open? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Yeah, 4 minus 1. That would have been for Elizabeth. So each seat was filled. So one of these must be Ted. And he killed everyone without them knowing. Bad, Ted. Very bad. Very bad, Ted.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha
Oh,
clearance overridden.
that's the girl.
What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel.
Okay, so that's the woman.
Sorry to alarm you, but I need you
So
to
those
listen,
three try to
okay?
escape.
To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, I've,
So Ted is not amongst them.
stop trying to access the system, okay? See what this is about.
He died in the chair. She
is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
She died in the chair.
Is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They have a cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
What?
Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural
Okay, see. He left.
millennia of culture.
I'm sorry.
So those are the 3 that died here.
But sometimes to protect
He died there.
innocence.
He ran over there. Yep. Wait, there was a person here that died, but they're not here. Oh, Ted. Ted. Ah, Ted. Which is why they were showing Apollo malfunction. So even if... Yeah. For kids. Anyway.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter.
Exactly.
Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we are living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Because, yeah, you talking about blameless men and how innocent people will be, but you didn't see genocide. Tribes getting murdered for a sun god. Or sun, yeah. Good on you.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Are we doing this? Like, is this like, you can't do anything after this type of thing? Man, that's real upsetting, yo. to be like, you was brought here for a reason, and then some knucklehead decided to kill you because it's like...
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
I know that.
Keep holding, keep holding.
But yeah, I'd be pissed. Quite pissed. And then for what? Like, he is the, like, where was Ted? Like, when he killed everyone, because I'm assuming that they were the only people in this base. Because this base was just for the alphas, right? So maybe he was still located at the beta? Oh, you're physically here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse.
Are you gonna betray me?
But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
Is that why your body's glowing?
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire, not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Okay.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story.
I have time.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus.
It's like physics, calculus? What?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Okay.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Oh.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Let's see. Is there nothing you won't do for knowledge? You done what you could to make up for your mistakes. Well, helping me to get through these ruins and get the information that I need in order to find out how to stop it, yes. But I'm not sure if I can fully trust him because of the fact that he wants to receive knowledge. So it's like if someone came up and be like, okay, we can repair Apollo, but you need to do A, B, and C. Would he do A, B, and C to restore Apollo so they can get all the other missing knowledge, not just for himself but for everyone else? So I wish there was a leave button for this one. You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. I don't think so, because there have also been times where he just like he beelines for that information to the point that it like sacrifices our emotional state or mental state, and he just carry on. We just now been able to get him to at least apologize for the fact that we found something about ourselves that we weren't really expecting. I'm just gonna do like this one.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your
You're too bad.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means.
Oh, a new lance?
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Silence.
Bye.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Oh, well, that's the nicest thing that he said to us. Ish. So where does he go? That's what I want to know. Is this one of his?
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you.
So that's what Hades.
Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades.
Oh, that's creepy.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctums.
He's like...
Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
Okay. Alright, so there's definitely a few more.
Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Okay, so that was definitely Silence telling him about Karja culture and religion.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your
Okay,
reward.
that's when the kill order was done.
Peerless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Is it still going? Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's get this spear then. Does this one have slots? So I can finally use the slots that I've been collecting? It's nice and fancy. It matches my outfit. So now do I have it? Oh, oh, it's all glowy. Coolio. Oh! Coolio. Hey. Oh, I got the. Is it a thing? Is it? I don't see it. Oh my gosh, get out of the way. You're a level 50. Aww. Well, I mean, like, it's not very rare, so it probably does more damage than our old one. I thought I could do things. Sad now. I don't know what I missed, but that definitely wasn't at the beginning, so it must have been at one of these other ruin locations. These are found throughout the world, which that makes sense. That's Frozen Wilds. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so combat override or mount repair. Mount repair, dismount strike, call mount. I guess I do this one. So now they can just be mine forever.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Okay. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the Ancient Armory in the next episode, but I just want to... We'll go... Yo. Hello? Ah! I wonder if you're going to be attacked. Oh, it's been repaired. Alright. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Planes to control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SL vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crews already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to enscorce me as all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effect. Makes me feel watched, on display, tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak, scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lodge, hollow theaters, and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be, snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Jerez promised delivery of QB late by noon. Expect MK1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6 T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0 T. Wonder how long it will take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Okay. So that's from Elizabeth. I can imagine her being very sleepy. Is the Stormbird still here? I don't sleep. Oh god, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. This is why I just want to teleport. Okay, so where is... Which ruin is it again? Jeez, I forgot which one. Bunker. Is it this one? Yeah, because these are ruins. So yeah, it's this one. So let's go here. You scared me. Who are you?
Thank All Mother for bringing her to us.
Okay. So we're gonna save that here and then head out to the bunker in the next episode. And then go ahead and complete or head over to the next point for the main story. So, saving. So with that, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night. And this is Kichigo signing out. Goodbye, everyone.